Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It is a Friday, and welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We got a great show lined up today, some fun stuff, and it's Amanda and Cecil. We're both here. That's great.
We are both here. You just never know what's going to happen. We do have a great show lined up for you today, but first we're going to check out our weather.
All right, well, our nor'easter still pummeling portions of Maine. The snow has ended for upstate New York, out through Mount Washington and New Hampshire, Burlington, Vermont. Boston, you're out of the hair. Now it's up through Portland, Augusta, and Bangor, Maine. Down south, we are dealing with high pressure and only a few clouds here and there. Mostly sunny skies overall. Temperatures much warmer than what they were this morning. Keep in mind we were in the 30s, and that meant the wind chill was a factor. Still a factor out in Sumter, where it feels like 40 and 42 in Darlington. But overall, many locations feeling much warmer. In fact, you're seeing now our temperature change graphic showing yellows and oranges, indicating we are warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. Keep in mind this morning on Good Morning Carolinas, these numbers as much as 15 degrees colder than yesterday. So we have definitely made a big difference in just a good 2 to 3 hour span from this morning to now. High resolution futurecast still showing that the high pressure system staying over the Carolinas, not today, not just tomorrow, not just Sunday, for the next 7 to 8 days before our next major storm system will approach. There is one caveat. Monday night, there may be a small coastal system trying to organize off of our coastline. But at least at this point in time, it is far away from the coastline to the point that we'll only see a few passing clouds along the Grand Strand, not actual added rainfall. Numbers right now up until the 56, 57 degree mark. That's our forecasted high today. Numbers will lower into the 40s and low 50s by the 7 o'clock hour. Ooh, tomorrow morning 30s. A little bit of a light wind making it feel even colder. We'll be sub-freezing for feels-like temperatures across the PD, and maybe a little bit of patchy frost, especially around the 95 corridor. Not enough to warrant a frost advisory at this point in time. Our daytime high temperatures will be reached at noon, but we're going to continue to soar on our Saturday, with numbers actually reaching into the 60s. So walk out Saturday around 3 o'clock. That's what you'll experience at noon tomorrow, with those numbers still increasing. We'll see the lower 40s for lows Saturday night. All right, high temperatures one last time, 56, 57 across the area, mostly sunny skies, northwest wind 5 to 10. 7-day forecast, Turkey Tom. There he is. Mostly sunny skies on Sunday. He's looking for his friends, guys. He's not going to find them, at least on 7-day, maybe in the deli aisle. There he goes. 67 on Monday, 63 Tuesday, 57 Wednesday. Looking nice for your Thanksgiving.
I'm telling you, Zach's having a lot of fun with these new graphics.
I know. Did you see that turkey?
I did. I saw him. He ran right through the studio.
Through the studio.
Talk a little bit about today. Something about golf carts. What is going on?
Hey, oh man, this is tomorrow. Now, I've got to tell you about this golf cart. We've got a big show. I'm the MC for this event, and it's going to be the first annual golf cart show in Surfside Beach, and they're giving out 3 trophies in 4 categories. You know, the best of show, most unique, best classic, and best dressed golf cart. It's free, and it's open to all club car golf carts. Club car now. And there'll be food, music, and all that from 10 until 2. Everyone is invited to bring their club car by and enter it. And it's free.
That's right.
And I'll be there emceeing the event. We're going to have a great time
like
starting
a lot of fun.
10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock.
And everybody in Surfside, there's a lot of people with golf carts right there.
Right.
The King of Carts, that's where it's going to be, correct?
Right where the old legends used to be.
That's right. All right, let's talk a little bit about today. Today is Friday, November the 16th, and this is a good day for sailing. I don't think so. It's freezing
the
cold.
wind is blowing. It's a good day for sailing.
Yeah.
And it's also Pursuit of Happiness Week. I'm always pursuing that.
All right, let's talk about today. 1958, let's see, Marge Hellenberger, 60 years old, TV CSI. And before fame, she was a weather girl in Nebraska. She won an Emmy for the movie
China Beach.
China Beach. Look at that. Thank you for saying that because you spelled it wrong. I couldn't read it.
Wrong.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on. Let's see, 1974, Brooke Elliott. She's 44 years old, Drop Dead Diva TV show. Movie, What Women Want. And before fame now, she was a waitress at a 50s-style restaurant where they played old rock and roll.
Old rock and roll. 1984, Kimberly J. Brown, 34 years old. First TV commercial at age 5, and in a soap opera, the show Guiding Light, and the TV movie Halloween Town.
All right, today in history, it was 1974. Stevie Wonder's Boogie On Raggy Woman was released.
How about that? 1999, Johnny Depp got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
All right, from the Know It All department, are you ready?
I
tell you, when
so.
you say know it all the guests, they just kind of sit up. They want to know what's going on. This is
Right.
it. Here we go.
Sure.
Did you know that Marilyn Monroe stuttered until she was 16 years old?
Wow.
She learned how to overcome her stuttering on her own.
How about that?
I never knew Marilyn Monroe stuttered.
No,
But I
actually
did know another interesting fact about Marilyn Monroe.
I know what you're going to say.
She had 6 toes on one foot.
She sure did. And had a really rough childhood, actually.
Yes,
It overcame a lot of things. Maybe that had to do with some of the stuttering, for real.
It might have,
You know?
I'm telling you.
Never know.
That's it for the Know It All department today. We got a great show lined up, everybody, and it is a Friday.
That's right. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we're always thinking about eating healthy, but how many of us actually do it? That's a good question. Today we're talking with Emma from Myrtle Beach, and she's going to explain how to eat better. And I reckon it's going to make you feel better.
Well, I think so. And, with the holidays coming up, that's a big time for people to overindulge, that kind of stuff. So, Emma, tell us first, holiday time coming up, what can people do? They can indulge in some things, because everything in moderation, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
For Christmas, and let's say that we start in October with a little bit of Halloween candy, and then from there we move on to Thanksgiving, and then from there we move to the holidays of Christmas. It's very simple. Just keep everything about balance and moderation, and try and eat as best as you can without the chemicals and without the preservatives. And one of the things that I tell my clients, before you go to eat in someone's house, eat a little bit at home, so that way you can still enjoy your meal, but you eat a little bit less.
Hey, that's smart.
It's very smart. And do what I call the sampling technique. The sampling technique for the holidays is, if you see a table with the ham, the turkey, the ground beef, have a little bit of everything.
Sure.
You got to taste everything, and do the same thing with the desserts. That way you have everything, and you don't leave with feeling deprived.
So in other words, don't do like I do. Sit down at the table where all the food is and start eating everything.
Just at the actual food table?
Yeah.
Right. Talk a little bit about, I've heard a lot of people in nutrition, they say shop the outsides of the grocery store. Talk to me about that. What do you mean? What does that mean?
If you notice, when you walk into a market, the outside has the produce, the milk, the beef, the chicken, and the middle aisle is where you get all the man-made box foods.
Carbs. Yeah.
Which is all starches, all carbs, very synthetic foods.
Sure.
That's where you want to stay away from. Just go around the outside.
Fresh things.
Fresh
things
vegetables, fruits, and proteins.
All right, how can they find out? You got a website they can go to find out more healthy
yes,
eating?
it's notadiet.net.
Say it again?
It's
notadiet.net.
And Howard Avenue, 2798, and it's Emma School of Healthy Eating.
I think that's
All right,
really,
Emma.
yeah, I think it's
That's
really
good.
neat because it's something
Yeah.
you've kind of, you need to start this early. Start it with your children early, to practice that throughout life.
Right.
We see a lot of kids that eat very unhealthy.
Yeah, and it gets easier and easier.
My grandkids eat real healthy. My son makes sure they do that.
Good. I like
That's what I
that.
should have done. I started off eating a lot, and I still kind of trimmed it down a
I
little.
have a question.
Yes.
The Cheetos and the Christmas tree cakes that are in the drawer, do you think those are on the outside of the aisle?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Right.
All right, we'll
Emma,
be right back.
thank you.
We got more
All right.
coming up. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. If you've ever heard of Brook Green Gardens, you've heard of their Nights of 1,000 Candles. Well, what they're going to do is a preview to that, and it's going to be a fundraiser benefit for some of the damage that happened during Hurricane Florence.
That's right. There was a lot of damage out there, and this is a way to kind of make some money to put it back in to take care of all that.
Absolutely.
Lauren's with us now. Now, Lauren, tell us first, let's talk about the damage. How much damage was out there?
Well, it was our low country zoo was almost completely underwater.
Wow.
We had to, if you've been there and walked through the aviary, we had to rebuild the aviary walkway because it was floating. We've had to redo our alligator enclosure. And,
One of them got out.
Well,
They caught him and put him back in.
He's home.
And
Yeah.
he's in his new home now that will not flood anymore, so
Well, that's great.
we're in good shape there.
Good.
His cowboy's been at Brook Green since 1972. He didn't want to go anywhere.
No.
Wow.
He just got floated on out. So,
Yeah.
so a benefit previewing Nights of 1,000 Candles, which is going to be really neat.
Right.
Tell us when this is, what time, and what people need to do.
December 1st, it's from 5:30 to 8:30. And for folks who have been to Nights of 1,000 Candles and said, oh, it's too crowded or something, this night is going to be the night for you because it's going to be much less of a crowd.
Sure.
There's going to be hors d'oeuvres are included, your drinks are included.
Okay.
There's going to be different entertainers. Becky Nissen is going to be playing the
Oh,
harp.
goodness.
We've got the Beach Brass Ensemble. It's just going to be a beautiful,
But
quiet.
you need people to get tickets for this because those
need to get
that
tickets.
money from that
Yeah.
night is going to
What
go.
is that? How
Exactly.
much are the tickets?
It's $100 a
Right.
ticket, but all
Everything's
your
furnished.
food's included, all your drinks are included, and you can get tickets at our website, brookgreen.org/1000candles.
Are there a limited number of tickets you have up there?
There will be a limited number of
Okay.
tickets for this night. We're not getting close to sell out right now, but get out there and get your ticket.
All right, now you told me as well there's some new stuff happening for nights this year.
Well, and our regular Nights of 1,000 Candles kicks off on the 6th of December. Those tickets are $25 for adults. And we are adding some new things this year. We've got a new train exhibit that it's a secret. I can't tell you about it, but kids are going to love it. I know they're going to love it. And we have some new flame pots.
Ooh.
We're going to have a s'mores station. Cool. We're going to have reading of, a visit from St. Nicholas, the Twas a Night Before Christmas, and we're also going to have a time when folks can come and meet Angus, our new mascot, our Scottish Deerhound. So
how cool is that?
he'll be there every
well,
evening.
well, and I think
That's
it's neat.
it.
People
That's
have
good.
said, well, I've gone in the past, I've been before, I don't need to go again. You guys change stuff all the time, and it's
All
a
the time
beautiful,
change.
beautiful
Right.
time.
Ever changing and simply amazing.
There we go.
If you haven't been, come back.
The big fundraisers, December 1st.
December 1st.
Check it
All
out
right.
on their website and learn more about it.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll be back.
And welcome back. The local AARP, they're sponsoring 2 events coming up, and we're going to find out from Al and Horace.
That's right. All right, guys, tell me all of what is going on. 2 events in Myrtle Beach, Conway area. What are you guys doing? Horace?
Okay, we have a food giveaway this coming Tuesday at our next chapter meeting. We received $1,000 from the main office in Columbia to help some people that were affected by, some families that were affected by Hurricane Florence.
So you bought stuff to give out?
Yes, sir. We bought the food at the Sam's Club.
Right.
3 other ladies and myself, we went shopping. And we have 24 families that have been designated to come to our next meeting to receive this food.
That's great. Wow.
And do it.
All right, now, so that's one of the events. Al, we've got another event coming up as well.
We do. We're having the 9th annual Community Recognition Award.
Okay.
And we're having that at Rio's. This is, like I said, it's the 9th annual one. This is the 2nd year we've had it at Rio's. And there we will award a member with outstanding recognition for what they have done in the community and what they have done for AARP Local Chapter 5434. And it's a great event. Last year we had like, over 100 people.
Wow.
That's good.
And we gave out all different kinds of awards. A great event. And looking forward to it again this year. And if anyone is interested, to contact our chapter on the 3rd Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
And
They can help you.
They
Get
can
a
help.
helmet.
They
All
can
right.
become a member.
Well, I got to tell you, a lot of people say when you say AARP, you got to be old to join that. You don't have to be, Hart.
Not at all.
No, you don't have to be old, but just a little over 50.
Yeah.
That's not
not old. Believe
Your
me, that's
perspective
not old.
changes the older you get. That's not old at all. And and you guys doing things, giving back,
Yes,
giving this food to the
yes.
families. I bet they are so grateful for
They are,
this.
yes. And our motto is to serve and not be served. And we've given back to, not only, we have this food giveaway, but we've given away to Fostering Hope.
Oh, that's great. Great organization.
Yes, so,
well, that's great. Now, this is just a sample. He brought
That's
this to
the
show.
sample, yes.
And, this is, they're going to give away to how many families?
24.
24 families.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think that's great,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Appreciate
Props to you
what
guys
do.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, if you guys want
Thank you.
more information,
Thank
that's
you.
right. You guys can
Yes,
give
sir.
them a call, Myrtle Beach, Conway, as well as give us a call here.
That's right.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thanks. Guess who's back with us? Entertainment. Wally B's here. We got that coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Somebody we haven't seen for a little while. Wally B is back with your pop culture entertainment.
Yay.
And always such a good time.
Miss
Good to
you
see
guys.
you.
Yeah.
I miss you too.
Sunny 102.9. He's on
No,
the
103.9.
Wait, I'll show
Wait a
you.
minute.
Just
I got it.
to
Show it
remind you, I brought you T-shirts.
There it
That's
is,
a good
103.1.
reminder.
I got
Good.
it.
I have a shirt for you, a shirt for Amanda, and a shirt for
Oh.
my boy Brandon and the guys in the back.
Hey, thank you so
I'll
much.
make sure they
welcome.
get theirs. All right, let's talk a little bit. We got to talk about entertainment.
Now,
Roy
I
Clark.
know Roy Clark. I know he was a big part of your life
Interviewed him a
growing up.
long
He was
time
mine.
ago.
Loved Hee Haw. Passed away at 85 due to pneumonia. 600 episodes of Hee Haw were filmed. Did you? I didn't realize
Funny stuff.
And all the way through the 90s. Started in 1969, and they actually filmed through the 2000s. I didn't realize
Really?
that.
Yeah, you can find it once in a while on TV.
Well, you know why Hee Haw was taken off network TV?
Yeah.
It was taken off network TV along with the Beverly Hillbillies. Anything that was a southern-based show, the networks felt were too rural, and it was called the Rural Plunge in network TV back in the day that they took all those shows off the main schedule.
And now they're back on.
Yeah, now they're back on. Well, back then, we didn't have the sub-channels that we have
That's
now,
right.
like
I know
CMT,
it.
all that kind of stuff. This quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. See this kid?
Nah.
One of the rookies, quarterbacks of this year. He is throwing so many touchdown passes. He's already shattered the Kansas City club record. And now Heinz Ketchup found out that he loves Heinz Ketchup on his steaks. So they put a public thing to him that if he can toss, 57 touchdown passes, he gets free ketchup for life.
Heinz Field, that is so cool.
But why do those who don't need the free stuff get it?
That's
We
right.
need the free
That's
stuff.
right.
We need the
Us
free
poor
stuff.
guys, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
007.
Yes.
They're always talking about who should be the next 007.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Crazy Rich Aliens?
No, I have not.
I'm sorry, Crazy Rich Asians.
Asians, yes, yes.
But there's an actor named Henry Golding who was the star of the movie,
Right there.
and very handsome guy. And now there's a whole internet thing going on to make him
The new
next
James-
James Bond. Wouldn't it be neat if we had like the original James Bond?
I
and
love it.
we had a black James Bond,
Yeah.
a Hispanic James Bond, an Asian. That would just like bring the cultures together, wouldn't
It'd
it?
be very cool.
And they'd be like their own Avengers or something. Make a movie.
Sean Connery.
You heard the
would do it.
idea here, so if Hollywood does it, we're getting
That's
it
right.
cut.
We're getting
That's
Sean
right.
Connery's always the
Make
best
sure you're
bet.
recording, Brandon.
All right.
That's right.
Guess what deceased rapper is getting his own street named after him on his home block?
What street could be called? Big Big?
Well, it's going to be called Christopher Wallace Way, but we know Christopher Wallace better as the notorious B.I.G.
There he is, right there.
And I tell you what, if this whole East Coast, West Coast thing didn't happen back in the day and he didn't get murdered and Tupac get murdered, them two would have just killed so many recording records. Like the records that Drake has now with digital and all this stuff,
Yeah.
these guys would have just, it amazes me to think about what they would have done
Sure.
had they still been here. You know?
That's amazing. I'm telling you.
yeah.
The recording business has changed so much. You know, I'm back in the 50s. I'm still in the 50s, 60s music.
He's still there.
Yeah.
I'm still in the 80s now.
And now they're coming up with the 50s, 60s, all digital and everything.
Yeah.
It's changed so much now.
We're getting older. You know what's about to become classic hits?
What?
Oh, no.
80s?
The 90s.
What?
Yes, 90s are now showing up in our research
Oh, no.
as classic hits.
Do you know what that
Yeah,
means?
that
'Cause I'm a
means-
90s baby. Well, born
Yeah.
late 80s, but 90s baby. That means I'm
That
getting
means you're a
old.
classic lady now.
I'm getting.
Did you ever play 45s? Did you play
oh, yes.
45s?
I did
Okay.
78s too.
Did you?
Yeah, my dad spanked me when I was a kid. I broke all his 78
Whoa!
cassette tape records out, found them in the garage, and I was like,
I used to
wow,
do it on a
these
turntable.
records shatter.
We used to cue it up and play the music.
I was like, Dad, why do these records shatter and they're heavy and these records don't? They bounce.
I'm sure he was
that is
not
cassette
happy.
tape. That is vinyl. Oh, yeah,
Now
he was
come in,
mad.
I'm going to show you something in a minute. That's
I
what he
still,
did.
but I still have the record player, the phonograph with the
I still
horn.
got mine. I
Very
got my
cool.
record player for
Love
my
it.
car.
So there it is. I'd like to invite
There we
everybody to join us on Sunday 103.1 online at Sunday103.1.com.
Is this small? This mine?
It's XLs, as I call them.
Extra
one
small
size
for you,
fits
Cecil.
most.
Most. We'll say.
Always a pleasure. Always
Wally,
a pleasure.
good to see you.
Thank you,
All right.
darling. My
All
pleasure.
right.
And congratulations on your nuptials.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
He's
Stick
a lucky
around.
guy.
He sure is. We'll be right back.
What do you look for when you want something entertaining, informative, and lots of fun? Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. This show keeps you informed of everything happening along the Grand Strand, PD, and Borderville. Tired of watching the same old every day? Why not tune in to Carolina and Company Live? A show that's just plain fun.
Hollywood!
Weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's Carolina and Company Live. You know what? The weekend is here.
The weekend's here. I
Oh,
tell you
my
what,
goodness.
we just want to thank everybody for watching us. And don't forget, we'll be back Monday with another show. And it'll be great, just like today's show. Good to
That's-
have Wally back with us.
That's right. Hope you have a good weekend.
I'm going to do it.
High five. Good
High five.
job to hold
All
your arm. See you guys later.
Have a good one, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.